All right, so you did it. You finally got that LLC set up. You've got this legal wall, right? Separating your personal stuff from your business. You're feeling pretty good, pretty secure. But what if I told you that shield you're so proud of has a massive gaping hole in it? Yeah, let's get into it, because the biggest threat to your business today, it's probably not what you're thinking.
Look, we all know the standard definition, right? A limited liability company. It's a fantastic tool. I mean, it basically builds a fortress between your business and your personal life. So if the company gets sued or racks up debt, your house, your car, your savings, they're supposed to be safe. It's why pretty much every entrepreneur starts here.
And that right there, that's the dream. It's the whole point. We call it the liability shield. It's this idea of a legal fortress that keeps your personal life safe from any business drama. And don't get me wrong, it is powerful. It is absolutely essential. But, and this is a big but, in the world we live in now, it's really only half the picture. Okay, so let's talk about that other half. While you've been so focused on building these legal walls, there's this totally new kind of risk that has popped up. And this one, it can just slip right through the cracks of that legal shield. We're talking about a massive digital chink in your armor. I want you to really think about this for a second. That legal shield, it protects you, the owner, from the business's problems. But what's protecting the actual business? You know, the thing that makes you money. What's protecting its operations, its reputation, its entire future? More importantly, what's protecting its single most valuable asset? And here it is, the big secret. In this economy, your most valuable asset, it isn't your inventory, it's not the cash in the bank, it's your data. We're talking client lists, financial records, all your trade secrets, your intellectual property. As FYI Doc says, and they're spot on, nothing is more critical than the security of that data. This image here really captures the new reality perfectly. Think of your data as the crown jewels of your business. And those jewels need their own vault, their own lock and key. An LLC's legal shield is great, but it's not going to stop a hacker. It can't restore a file that's been wiped out. For that kind of threat, you need a completely different kind of protection.
Okay, so what does this different kind of protection actually look like in the real world? Let's stop talking about the problem and start talking about the solution. We're going to dive into the anatomy of a real digital defense. We'll look at a case study to see exactly how the pros handle this stuff. First thing to know is, it's not just one magic bullet. It's all about layers. A real solid digital shield has three main parts. You've got how you scramble the data itself, who you let access it, and the actual foundation the whole system is built on. Let's take a look at each one.
All right, layer one, data encryption. This is it's non-negotiable. And it's not enough to just have it. You need it everywhere. Your data has to be encrypted while it's moving across the internet. That's called encryption in transit. And it also needs to be encrypted while it's just sitting on a server. We call that encryption at rest. And for real, top-of-the-line security, every single entity should have its own unique military-grade encryption key, something like AES 256. Okay, layer two, secure access. I mean, think about it. You can have the world's strongest vault, but it's useless if you leave the front door wide open. This layer is all about making sure only the right people can get in. And instead of creating yet another password to forget, modern systems piggyback on trusted services you already use, like Microsoft 365. And then they add that absolutely critical extra layer of security, multi-factor authentication, MFA. And last but not least, layer three, a robust infrastructure. This is the foundation of your digital fortress. Where does all this precious data actually live? You can't just stick it anywhere. It needs to be on solid, secure ground. We're talking about using world-class providers like Amazon Web Services, which comes with its own round-the-clock monitoring and protection against the kinds of attacks that could knock your whole business offline. But here's the thing. Even with the absolute best defenses in the world, stuff can still go wrong. A server can crash. A fire, a flood, a natural disaster could happen. And that's why the final piece of this puzzle isn't just about trying to prevent bad things. It's about having a rock-solid plan for when they happen anyway. It's your disaster playbook. We call this disaster recovery, and it's all about one thing. How fast can you get your business back up and running after something totally unexpected goes down? And trust me, when you see the numbers on what a good plan can do, it's pretty mind-blowing. Get this. 5 minutes. With a professional disaster recovery plan, the absolute maximum amount of data you could ever lose is just 5 minutes of work. That's it. Everything else is already securely backed up. Just think about the peace of mind that gives you as a business owner. And then there's this number, 30 minutes.
That's the target time to get your entire service restored after something catastrophic happens. We're not talking days or even hours, 30 minutes, max. Your business could literally survive a disaster and be back up and running in less time than your lunch break. So let's bring it all together. The real goal here isn't just protection, it's business continuity. It's making sure your business keeps running. The legal shield from your LLC, that's crucial. It protects you. But this digital shield, the encryption, the secure access, the disaster recovery plan, that's what protects the business. That's what ensures it can survive and thrive, no matter what life throws at it. So I'll just leave you with this one question. You've already done the smart thing and built that legal wall with your LLC. But now you know the story doesn't end there. That shield is incomplete. So the real question you have to ask yourself is, how are you going to protect the business itself? What's your plan for building its digital shield?